Hello and welcome to Games from Folktales, a podcast that mixes historical research and tabletop role-playing settings. I'm your host, Timothy Ferguson, with another brief Lord Dunsany episode, this week, Wind and Fog. I originally wrote this story up as two elementals feuding for status, but I think they're likely fairies because they seem to be very interested in the death of humans. Is the fog a sort of meteorological vampire? Can you set it upon your enemies, protect your own ships? Does the old winter have a court which you can negotiate with? Does the fog remember where the wrecks are, so that it can be used as a guide to treasure, or to give rest to the spirits of those taken by the sea? Statistics for these creatures are found on the blog that accompanies the podcast. Thanks again to Sandra Cullum for reading this into the public domain through LibriVox.
Wind and Fog. "Way for us," said the North Wind, as he came down the sea on an errand of old winter, and he saw before him the grey silent fog that lay along the tides. "Way for us," said the North Wind, "O ineffectual fog, for I am winter's leader in his age-old war with the ships. I overwhelm them suddenly in my strength, or drive upon them the huge seafaring bergs. I cross an ocean while you move a mile. There is mourning in inland places when I have met the ships. I drive them upon the rocks and feed the sea. Wherever I appear they bow to our lord, the winter." And to his arrogant boasting, nothing said the fog. Only he rose up slowly and trailed away from the sea and, crawling up long valleys, took refuge among the hills. And night came down, and everything was still, and the fog began to mumble in the stillness. And I heard him telling infamously to himself the tale of his horrible spoils. 115 galleons of old Spain, a certain argosy that went from Tyre, 8 fisher fleets, and 90 ships of the line, 12 warships under sail, with their carronades, 387 river craft, 42 merchantmen that carried spice, 4 kinkyremes, 10 triremes, 30 yachts, 21 battleships of the modern time, 9,000 admirals. He mumbled and chuckled on, till I suddenly arose and fled from his fearful contamination.